That's what you can talk to us. But if there's anything now, anybody wants to ask?
I love everything about what you have said today. I'm an OBGYN, so I'm very, very invested in everything that was said today. So everyone who was here, really take these words on, because the fight is not only in our communities. Even as an OBGYN, I have colleagues who won't do abortions, right? And so when you think of the communities that need it, the women that need it, and then you don't always have a provider to do it for you, or who will decline the care, that's a huge part of the care that's needed. And even since Roe v. Wade, and also the states, how they've changed the laws, I have colleagues who've had to move to another state in order to have a practice that gives abortion care. And so think of the bottleneck effect of all the providers that do it and do it well on our abortion care providers, and now have more people to tend to because they have to travel to go get that. And even in states where providers refuse to give this type of care and refuse to even use the word abortion. And that's why when you said being comfortable with saying that word is so important, because even in the community of healthcare providers, saying that word sometimes is very stigmatizing. Like, this is the community where it shouldn't be. And so I think that there's so much work to be done, and I think even from the level where I am in the healthcare providers, it's like me just shouting the word abortion is still very relevant in that community. And so I really applaud the work that you're doing. And my colleagues, because I've lived in other states, and they call me and they're like, you live in Texas. And I'm like, I know. Because I can't provide care for patients who are here, and so I have to rely on my colleagues who live in states where they can to get patients basic care. And that saddens me to no end, and I had to do that. My hands are tied because I can't provide care for you that is so simple and should be something that if someone walks into my office and needs that care, I have no judgment. I'm like, let's get you the care you need. So thank you again for everything that you're doing.
Can I just say real quick too that there's no, like you said, there's no abortion utopia in this country. That the people, shout out New York Abortion Access Funds.
I love that.
Shout out New York Abortion. There's such an influx of people in New York City and not enough money.
Yeah.
So every state is buckling under this, and so support your local abortion fund, please.
Yes, and that's a real thing. I know that was said generally in conversation a lot, but we hear back from our intake department and from their conversations that they're actively having with clinics. And the clinics are saying, we have extremely long wait lists. We are feeling the pressure. We cannot serve everybody in time because there is simply not enough hours in the day, not enough folks to provide the service. So that's that's high for you.
So I'm going to encourage you as we move towards the holiday season, for our birthdays and for whatever we celebrate, use your social media. It's way more powerful than you think. So on my 12 days of Christmas, all the abortion funds are going to be on my 12 days of Christmas. My birthday, or whatever it is, let's use our social media to be able to do those things and put it out there, because, some people are not talking about it because we're not talking about it. So when we put it out there, people talk about it. So along with that homeless shelter, that probably has somebody that needs the same kind of access, add that to your list of things. And so let's use our, I'm 65 years old. The power of this thing that we walk around in our hands every day is pretty amazing. So let's do that. It's cheap, it's free. You paying AT&T and Verizon.